Thank you for that introduction, Dio. Welcome back. And, if that wasn't an indicator where we're at now, we're at the tail end of Chapter 3 before, Cyclomon shows up and bad things are usually supposed to happen. However, things are, hopefully, finally different. I mean, nothing different has happened up till yet, which is why we're starting here, but I think I'm friends with Dio. I'm not entirely sure. If we had access to ultimates right now, he'd be able to get it. Because it was 30. Granted, Minoru and Aoi are already at that point as well, but 56 by Chapter 3. It's kind of crazy. I'm probably gonna have to work on Shuji as well, although he hadn't joined until like just now, so that's really all I could get at this point. But still, we're friends. And hopefully that's enough to change his fate. So, I have, as a side note, reintroduced Seraphimon into battle. He is out of timeout, and hopefully he will properly pull his weight this time, because I would really like him to. He is cool, he just needs to act it. But aside from that, yeah, I mean, levels haven't really changed all that much, all things considered. Aoi and Saki, also welcome back, are kind of behind. But they're definitely not as behind as these two. So, I may have to pull off a training session with them to catch them up. I don't know how dangerous it'll be to keep them low level. Like once I'm officially on the true route, do levels get bumped up because they're expected to actually be a new game plus? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But for now, yeah. Everything has been the same up till this point. So let's fast forward and see. I guess there was a bit more to go before. There we go. See what changes. Yep, he's still all depressed and psycho. Kunemon made it in time this time. He's not late. New dialogue.
ああ、来たんだね君。でもちょっと遅かったね。
That's not true though, because this is new dialogue. Therefore he made it on time.
りょう、現実世界に帰りたい？
どうでもいい。
That's not true though.
もう何もかもどうでも。
So we're not quite saving him yet?
りょう、ハル!
Man, that shout is so desperate. I think it's the same in every route though, but considering the route we're aiming for, that one felt particularly potent.
いたわ。二人とも無事よ。
Is this mostly the same? Yes.
でもさ、なんか雰囲気変じゃね？
And now it's different.
りょうくんとハル、ギスギスしてるような。喧嘩でもしてるのか？
This apparently is different. I don't remember this segment too well. Yes, I played through it a total 3 times, but I only read it like once.
りょう、元気ない？
What exactly went on between these two? Existential dread?
みんなまずいよ。霧がもう濃くなりすぎてる。
確かにやばいな。りょう、ハル、そこは危ない。早くこっちに来るんだ。
ねえ、あれ何？
Looking to where Aoi is pointing, I see a black shadow? I mean, it'd be interesting if it were a yellow shadow, because I don't think you could be able to see that very well. But the hands, they cometh.
気のせいか。
影から触手のようなものが伸びて。
待って待って、寮の方に行ってない？
Oh, hang on. He didn't approach it this time though, because he's not hallucinating his mom. That's what's different, isn't it? He's further away.
おいおいおい、やばいやばいやばい、これマジでやばいやつじゃねえの？
Of course we'll help. Also, I do believe, yeah, the entirety of my choices have been moral this time, because it doesn't particularly matter. I've collected every Digimon, and I have every form, so I guess we'll just keep it to moral, because that's classic. Yeah.
タクマ、言っちゃダメだ。
No, I can't. We're friends. He has 56 bond.
アグモン、どうにかならないのかよ。
どうにもならないよ。あれはそういうものなんだ。
But what if it weren't?
そんな。おい、りょう、何やってんだ。早く逃げろ。
りょう、逃げて！りょうくん、どうして逃げないの？
りょう、何か言ってる。ママが死んでたことも忘れて、来るはずもない連絡を待って。ああ、俺なんかがいられる世界なんてどこにも。
He made it in time to headbutt him. He doesn't just watch, he does something. Go Kunemon, save your boy.
クネモン、今だみんな、りょうを助けるんだ。
Yes, shock him awake and let us save him. Friendship!
おい、
ったく、手のかかる先輩だな。しょうがねえな。あ、待ちたまえ君たち。
I like how all the boys are like, alright, fine, let's go. Meanwhile, Shuji is Shuji. He can't even join in with the rest of the boys. Just try to tackle him. Restrain him.
よし、捕まえたぞ。おとなしくしてろ、りょう。りょう、大丈夫か。しっかりしろ。何か言ったかい。言ってんだよお前ら。酔ってたがってタックルかましてんじゃねえ。
I mean, we weren't sure, okay?
りょう、無事なんだな。正気に戻ったんだな。
Literally got tackled by a worm and 3 dudes, and now he's grounded again. Cause like, the hell just happened to me? Why am I being tackled? This hurts. Hang on. I need to come back to the ground. I need to get grounded. I need to be worldly again because ow.
俺はずっと正気だよ。クソが。
You were not.
ただ、ちょっと諦めてただけだっつうの。
Yes, you did. You did start giving up.
大丈夫だよ。俺はもう大丈夫だ。
Looks like we're locked in. I'm on the truthful route. And he's fine now.
おい、みんな。
Wow, that fog did not fade out. It blinked away. But yeah, Ryo now knows he has people willing to tackle him for his safety. People to depend on. Is good stuff.
りょうくんは無事なの？
Yes.
よかった。切り晴れた。
Somehow, it also again blinked out instead of gracefully faded out. Yeah, Kunemon.
てめえ、さっき俺にぶつかってきただろ。
Listen,
野郎。
we all needed to tackle you. It was necessary. It was for a good cause.
まあ、助かったからいいけどな。ありがとうよ。
He said thanks.
りょう、今クネモンにお礼言ったのか？なんだよ、礼くらい言うよ。命を助けてもらったんだからよ。
It's true.
あれ、俺らにはお礼言わないんすか？ねえねえ、りょう先輩。
And Minoru has to push the issue. It wouldn't be normal otherwise.
うるせえ、調子乗んな。
I look forward to seeing how he contributes now, considering how absent he's been in every single run. We were all happy we'd saved Yo, but soon the reality of our situation sank in again. We can't afford to be too happy. We need to be depressed enough for the plots to still make sense. Between learning we were on an island with no hope of rescue and that fog monster, my earlier optimism had faded, and the threat of death suddenly seemed very real. You don't even know the half of it this timeline, Takuma. It would have been even more real had you not been friendly enough. We were all shaken, but Shuji was able to calm us down, and we returned to the school. Leave it to Shuji to step in a situation like that and get us all back to safely. Wow. Hang on, let me restructure that sentence in a way that makes sense from my face. Because I tried to read that and it didn't come out right. Leave it to Shuji to step up in a situation like that and get us all back safely. There. I can read. Proof. Kaito was next to recover. He was all ready to go to the amusement park and find Miu. It's a little late for that. But the rest of us managed to convince him to come back to the school instead. Shuji made the case that we could search more effectively after we'd regrouped. And after seeing that fog monster, even Kaito must have realized the need for caution. Everyone else was still scared from learning this was another world, and we might all die. It was dark by the time we got back, and we were exhausted. Nobody bothered with dinner. I would hate going to sleep hungry, though. The others mostly seemed to collapse into sleep, but I find that impossible. My mind keeps coming back to the same thoughts. Can we survive in this strange world? What if a monster like Ardukenimon attacks again? These thoughts are different. Instead of, what if we acted differently and saved Yo? Now it's, can we survive? Can we Digimon survive? And what about that monster in the fog? Was it the reason Yo started to go crazy? No. Him going crazy was his underlying psychosis. But he should be fine for now. He has friends now. What is this world anyway? And what sort of creatures are Agumon and the others? Oh. Ryo gave up. What happens next? But no, really, Ryo's fine now. I have an idea of what happens next for the next few chapters because I don't think it's going to diverge that much until later. So for now, what is Mon? Just what is Agumon? And what are the others? Creatures of this world, I guess. And if they're all that live here, they must have friends and family of their own. Friends, yes. Family... Digimon is weird about that. Like, there have been Digimon villages, but I feel like the subject of family hasn't gone in depth with Digimon because they are digital. They sort of just spawn. Man, thinking about family makes me realize how much I miss my mom. It's interesting because, like, at no point is Takuma's dad ever brought up, and I feel like it's implied that he simply doesn't exist anymore. But we never play with that. It's always just mom. So, It's odd. It's starting to get cold. If I stay like this, I'll probably end up getting sick. Even if I can't sleep, maybe I should just lie down for a while. That was quite a loading screen in darkness, huh?
たくま、
Yes, Agumon?
アグモン、
たくま、大丈夫？ぼーっとしてるよ。
Just a little confused at the situation. At least we're not depressed that someone is dead.
ずっと考えてたんだ。これからのこと。
うん。
アグモンと出会って、みんなとも協力して、なんとかなると思ってた。でも、ここは僕たちの世界じゃなかった。待ってても助けなんて来ない。異世界だったんだ。なあ、アグモン。僕はどうすればいいんだ？修二さんみたいに危険を避ければいいのか？亮みたいにここに引きこもってればいいのか？
You should do the proper Takuma thing and take action. And, be more proactive. Because Takuma being on the sidelines makes everything go wrong. Hold hope!
ズタバタして死ぬようなことになるくらいなら諦めてじっとしていればいいのかな。
Why would that be the better alternative? That doesn't make any sense, Takuma.
たくまはどうしたい？
Let's learn about this place.
この世界のことをもっとよく知りたい。ここが何なのか、アグモンたちが何なのか分かれば元の世界に帰る手がかりになるかもしれない。けどそんなのどうやって調べればいいんだ？そもそも何が正解なのかだって僕は分かってないんだ。
That's where you gotta learn.
僕のしてきたことは正しかったのか、どうすればよかったのか。
I know, because I've done everything differently. So let's try a different.
僕には何もわからない。
It's okay, Takuma, you have me piloting.
たくまの苦しい気持ちわかるよ。
苦しい。苦しいよ。だってこの状況を解決する道が見えないんだ。アルケニモンはまだ僕らを狙ってる。ミュウがいる遊園地にだって敵はいるかもしれない。ここが違う世界なら元の世界に帰るための手段なんてあるのか？わからない。わからないよ。一体何をどうすればいいんだよ。
たくま、たくま、僕は難しいことはわからないけど、とっても大事なことを知ってるよ。それはね、たくまなら頑張れば何でもできるってこと。みんなと力を合わせてでも無理やりに進んでも最後にはどうにかしちゃうんだ。
なんだよそれ。僕そんなんじゃないよ。
Takuma, you have the goggles. You are that special.
そんなことないよ。僕は信じてる。たくま、僕は君を信じているよ。
僕もありがとう。なんだかすっきりしたよ。 おかげで眠れそうだ。
そうならよかった。
おやすみ、アグモン。
おやすみ、たくま。
Moment's definitely a lot different when we don't have the death of a friend on hand. Part 4. Now, the question is, how much can I fast forward? I guess I'll, find out, and
人間の子供は発
Shut up.
見したのですが、
King Crimson us over
部下ども
when something happens. So, here we go. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Because it's going to interrupt every so often with, like, new root stuff, but it's still going to be mostly the same, I think. Those hands that reached out to grab Ryo. That thing that appeared in the fog. What were they? Luckily we were able to save Ryo, but what if that thing came back? Yeah, apparently Takuma still woke up from a nightmare. Because hands. As opposed to seeing those hands rip apart Ryo. Don't really know how much impact that has now that it's okay. But sure, I guess. Is that what scared Agumon and the others? It didn't seem like something we could beat. I've done it several times. 3 roots worth. And you have the power now because we're on New Game Plus. Man, just thinking back on it has me shaking. The thing was seriously scary. Are we really going to be able to survive here in this world? Am I going to be able to skip now? Yes. It was like the one line about Ryo.
おめえらの仲間が霧に飲まれそうになった時、触手みてえなもんが出てきたろ。
Yes.
みんなあれにビビっちまってんのさ。無理もねえけどよ。
This is gonna be a huge pain to edit. I can see it happening. Maybe just leave. If it skips enough and we get to a line fast enough, I guess I'll just leave it. There'll be a couple seconds of me sitting here in stupid silence. But this is gonna be annoying. Oh, I guess they were all thinking along the same lines as me then. And yeah, that thing was really scary.
く、情けねえ。仲間の命救ったんだから、それでいいじゃねえか。
You're completely correct.
でも、霧からあんな正体不明の化け物が出るなんて、怖がるのも仕方ないんじゃないか。
なら一番危ねえのは一人ぼっちのミュウじゃねえか。
Also true. And now we can skip ahead. Oh, free actions. I guess I can go see if I can talk to Ryo then. But yeah, that's a taste of what it's like being me, trying to get through to the next route select. Way over in chapter 9. But I should save because we're en route. And I have to talk to Ryo and Shuji. Actually, I do need to get Shuji's friendship up because I feel like that's going to be a bit more crucial now that I can actually get his friendship up and hopefully get his evolutions. Wait, why are you not... Why are you not selectable? Also, why is Falcomon selectable? We'll see what changes. Yep. You're just talking. Comics. Because I remember. Fast forward. Hey, Ryo, have you heard of this one? It's super good. We're just dragging him into this conversation now. What are you talking about? Comics? Are you crazy? Look at the situation we're in. Ah, don't be such a downer, Ryo. Why? Are you scared, huh? Yeah, let's just tease the guy who was almost dead. You... Haha, gotcha. Minoru, you should not tease him so. Oh, it's fine. This is just our way of getting along. Right, Ryo? I don't think he's getting along with you, Minoru. I can't believe it. You never changed, do you, Minoru? You're so full of it. What, you think you're being reassuring? Huh? Oh, was that obvious? Completely. I bet you thought I was upset and that was your stupid way of cheering me up. Now that he's lucid, he's very perceptive. Oh, I get it. See, you can't fool me, loser. Whose line is this supposed to be? Falcomon showed up, but I think that's supposed to be Ryo's line. But without having the dialogue to hear, I can't see what was actually supposed to be written there. Localization team, get your lines in order. This doesn't belong to Falcomon. Hey, stop! It's really embarrassing when you spell it out like that. Give it a rest, okay? Look, I do appreciate the sentiment. What? Was that like an apology? From you, Ryo? To me? Hey, I never said I was sorry, okay? They are getting along. In their weird, stupid way. It's great. Minato may not have been especially smooth just now. Then again, neither was Ryo. Does that open a conversation with you? No. But why? Oh, Takuma. Perfect timing. Is something wrong, Falcomon? Can I skip? Oh, it's Kunemon. It would seem Kunemon has something he would like to show you. That's why Falcomon's the option here, because Kunemon can't speak and we need a translator. Kill. He does? I wonder what that could be. Yeah. It seems Kunemon has made some equipment for Ryo. Here, take a look. Is that an anti-paralysis thing? What is it? He asks for your honest opinion. Takuma, what do you think of this equipment? What do I think of it? I'm not even sure I even know what it's supposed to be. Still, I'm sure Kunemon worked very hard making this for Ryo. I'd like to tell Falcomon he did a good job, but Falcomon did ask for an honest opinion. I mean, I'm not sure, because I wasn't told what it is. Also, I don't know if it's useful or not. I'm not sure. Yeah? Then let us reserve judgment. Yeah. He says he would like you to have this. Really? For me? Yeah. He says it is only a prototype, so he does not mind. I would encourage you to take it. Yeah, it is anti-paralysis. That will be all, Takuma. Thank you for your time. Ryo, talk to me. I request that you give more points. And zoom again. Kaito's pissed. Kaito is always pissed. Nah, if only I'd caught on to that woman sooner, things wouldn't have gotten so bad. Hey, you shouldn't let that bother you. Besides, everything turned out fine. The minor dialogue changes are slowing everything down. That's right, Kaito. It all worked out. But if anything had gone wrong, Ryo could have wound up dead. It's true. I really do feel bad about how it all went down like that. I always considered Kaito brash and thoughtless, but really, he's a good guy. With a strong sense of... Alright, this one is... skippable now? Yeah, you've got some sense. Moving on. Oh. What did you make of those ghostly hands yesterday, Takuma? They were horrifying. My legs were shaking so bad I couldn't even move. Oh, so they scared you too. Also, again, welcome back, Saki. It's been a bit. Missed you. But, you know, I thought it was kind of cool how you went to save Ryo like that. Well, I never could have done it if it weren't for Kunemon. And anyway, I was pretty desperate to save Ryo. So, you don't actually hate the guy? Despite his bad attitude? I mean, he was annoying, but I wouldn't want him to actually get hurt. It's not really about whether I hate him or not. Besides, Even Dio has his good points. I'm joking. Dio's one of us, after all. You sure are nice, though. Even Dio has his good points, huh? I don't feel like I was being especially nice. Besides, Dio does have his good points. You've said that 3 times now. You're right, I think so too. He was always so lonely. That's why he acted the way he did. That's right. People can be like that, can't they? They sure can. You could see it too, Floramon? Nope, not at all. Thanks for the input. What? But I know that you're really nice, Saki. I know that better than anyone. Nice, huh? Oh, we bet, yeah. I think you're nice. I remember the direction this conversation ended up in now. Okay. I recognized it. Seeing it 3 times will do that to you. Look, I really am glad Ryo made it out okay, but... what was with those ghostly hands? I don't know, that was the first time I've ever seen them. I always knew that fog was scary, but I never thought something like that was in there. Just the sight of it sent shivers down my spine. I never want to see that again, but we're going to be seeing it a couple more times. But I guess just by being here, we run the risk of being attacked by it at any time. Oh, don't say that. Isn't there a chance it could be some incredibly rare enemy? No, it is not a golden slime, or metal slime. It's possible, but we can't know that for sure. We should be prepared for the worst. Just the thought of running into that creepy thing again makes me sick. Yeah, it's a really scary thought. Still, I don't think we can let that fear get the better of us. We need to find a way back to our world, not to mention rescue Miu. We should at least come up with some plan, or we could get swallowed up just like that. Yes, you're right, but I don't know. What can we even do? We skip again? No. That radio tower is our only hope, but it isn't even functional. Even so, these weird messages keep coming one after another. Without calling the professor or having any adults around, there's not much we can do. It doesn't have to be much, as long as it's something. Oh. Odd. Because I think this has gone a different direction so far. Who needs points? I think it would actually be Saki, because I haven't spoken to her much, yeah. So, Saki? Do you have an idea, Saki? Haha. What? Me? What about, like, an exorcism? It's a ghost, right? Could we banish it with a seance? I don't think those rules apply. Can you banish things with a seance? Beats me. Don't you have to be a priest to do an exorcism or something? I mean, you could probably get some degree of success with, like, salt, holy water. I don't know where you get the holy water. Maybe just clean water. You know, things of that nature. Probably a little cross in there. I'm sure that'd help, right? Don't ask me. Yeah, I'm not so sure of this plan. I think maybe the safest thing to do at the end of the day is just agree to act together. Oh, I like that. And after all, when it was Ryo and Haru got... after all, it was when Ryo and Haru got cut off from us that they were in danger. But it was really Kunemon who saved Ryo last night. Yeah, all I could do was watch. I'm not sure it'd be any different next time. I mean, let's hope there's not a next time. I think it took a lot of courage to do what Kunemon did. Yes, I'm sure you're right. I can't say for sure I've been able to do the same. We really did show up in, like, the worst possible place, didn't we? Looks like they're both starting to feel down again. Thought talking helped a bit. But now I don't even know what to say. I think I'll just give them some time. Wow, that conversation was entirely different. Neat. Oh, things have shifted and changed. A little bit. Maybe not. Yes. Oh, was that a new conversation and this is... Nope, because there's no movement here. But it's just awful, isn't it? It is, but we'll just have to keep going somehow. They're still upset, but they're comforting each other. That's a good sign. I was feeling pretty down, but talking with you helped lift my spirits. Thanks. Glad I could help. Turns out I'd never seen those conversations before. Interesting. I never came back. Yeah, it sure was. Oh, it skipped past the first line in the loading. Bizarre. Takuma, last night was awful, wasn't it? Yeah, it sure was. I can't believe there was a monster like that in the fog. Honestly, I was thinking maybe the fog was tied to our world somehow. I guess not. I'm reminded once again how much more dangerous this place is than I thought. How are we supposed to get out of here? How are we supposed to survive? Takuma, are you alright? What? Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess I was just feeling a little overwhelmed. I know what you mean. I was scared too. You were? I'd never seen that hand monster before. I could sense that it was really scary. If it had attacked you, I don't know if I could have done what Kunimon did. After that hand grabbed Ryo, Kunimon basically used himself as a shield. Oh, it actually grabbed him? I wish we could have conveyed that a bit better. That must have taken a lot of courage, but I do think Agumon would have done the same. Well, I feel like you would have saved me. Really? Yeah, I genuinely believe you'd do anything to keep me safe. Which is why I'd do anything to help you too. Hehe, that's great! Hearing you believe in me like that makes me want to do even more. Believe in the me who believes in you. And now we're back to fast forward. Oh, why are we asking about how to help people who are depressed? It's not like people are dead. That's... okay, status quo. I can't say because it doesn't make sense. Bye. There you are. Saving. Require points from you. Agumon, where did it go? Not important right now. I mean, Agumon is important, but there are things to be done. This carrot is not part of those things to be done. But anyway. What was that crazy monster that showed up inside the fog? As if things weren't bad enough, what are we supposed to do now? Shuji. Ah! Oh, Takuma. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. No, I feel like I should be the one to apologize. I didn't mean to scare you. How are you doing? Shuji, you look like you're in so much pain all the time. I'm worried about you. Shut up! What do you know? Just power through this. I'm sure he'll get better once we finally let him live, but just gotta hold out. As if getting dragged into this strange world and almost dying several times wasn't enough. Is this what we get for carrying on despite everything? Having to deal with that thing? Shuji. Sounds like Shuji's scared of that monster too. Not that I blame him. But as the oldest one here, I feel like he should at least act like he's doing okay. That's terrible, Takuma. Why would you say that? He's the oldest one, so he should at least pretend he's fine? Like, he needs someone to at least confide in that case, because, yeah, maybe he should put on, he should put on his leadership pants, but you can't let him bottle that up on his own. He should be relying on Lopmon, but apparently they're still on bad terms. I suppose Lopmon would be the one to rely on, but Lopmon is basically himself, so that doesn't work very well. Oh, nope, this is a friendship thing. I don't blame you. Hey, I don't blame you. Honestly, I totally get why Agumon and the others were so scared. You mean, you're scared too, Takuma? Absolutely. Success! Oh, I'm kind of relieved to hear you say that. What? Why's that? Well, when everyone else rushed to save Ryo, I was one step behind. You sure were. I made note of that. I thought maybe I was the only one who was scared. No, everyone was scared, just everyone else had more courage than you to actually fight past that. Things like that. Be better. Well, you weren't. but I shouldn't be feeling relieved in the first place. I need to keep it together. I'm not sure what there is we can do, but try to think more about our next move. He does seem like he's feeling better. I haven't seen him like this in a while. This garbled message must have been sent before we came here. After all, this is another world, right? Shuji. Anyway, sorry, but would you mind giving me a little more time on my own? Are you sure? Yeah, I could use some time to think. I'm using the skip button as a text advance button because who knows when it'll kick in again. So you'll see that skip pop up every so often when it's like, oh, maybe I'll skip this next couple seconds. Never mind. Alright. Shuji. Right now, I think I'd better trust Shuji. Speaking. Fast forwarding? Are you still not ready to go? What's taking so long? Fast forwarding. You saw that thing last night too, didn't you? That creepy monster with the weird hands? It was all hands. After seeing that thing, it's no wonder the others were scared. It sure freaked me out. If fog comes back, it might attack again. You can see how that'd be upsetting, right? Sure, but couldn't that happen to Mew too? Mewtwo? The fog could show up at any time, along with that weird monster. And fast forward again. Hi, Labramon. How unusual to see you apart from Aoi. Sometimes we like to do things on our own, too. Besides, now that you're asking me, where's Agumon? Good question. Yeah, he ran off somewhere in a hurry. I think he mentioned he was looking for something. What was it? Your guess is as good as mine. Did you want Agumon for something? Oh, it's nothing really. Don't worry about it. Anyway, everyone seems really down, don't you think? Well, it's only natural after seeing something so terrifying. A monster that appeared out of the fog filled me with an instinctive fear. Sure, it was scary, but both Kunimon and Ryo made it. I don't see what the big deal is. Because they almost didn't. As long as we work together, I'm sure everything will be okay. You sure are tough, Labramon. You better believe it. How else am I going to keep everyone safe? Right, I should have remembered that. Well, there was a timeline where you didn't keep everyone safe. There was a timeline where you tried to assimilate everybody, and it was kind of terrifying. Granted, that was mostly Aoi's will, but you provided the means for it. Actually, I'm trying to get everyone together as soon as possible. Why? Did something happen? Is it another attack? No, it's not that. Kaito's made up his mind to go look for Miyu on his own if we don't all meet up. So I'm trying to convince everyone to meet in the cafeteria by noon. Oh, so that's it. Yeah, Kaito seems pretty worked up. I'm a little worried about him. Alright then. After all, I'm not about to leave Miyu or even Kaito on their own out there. I'll be sure to be in the cafeteria by noon. Thank you. Speed forward. So I'm sure everyone's still shaken after seeing that monster that attacked Ryo, but... Yes, I see what you're saying. We should start looking for Miyu. After all, I can understand how Kaito must feel. We can't just sit here and stew. Fast forward again. Oh wow, I forgot that they gave me nothing. Lopmon, you're solo. Hey Lopmon, you're on your own? Shuji told me to get lost. Oh, sounds like you got things pretty rough too. I only ever seem to get in Shuji's way. I feel like I've seen this one before, but I ended up not seeing it in subsequent timelines, because I, saved and loaded. But it's fine, we can finally get this out of the way. Yeah, it seems like Shuji still hasn't really accepted Lopmon. I hope Shuji starts to open up to you soon. Me too. I'll keep trying to find a way to make it so that we get along like you and Agumon. Sounds good, I'll be rooting for you. Oh, that reminds me. Agumon went off somewhere earlier and hasn't come back. Do you know where he went? I'm pretty sure Agumon was headed for the shrine. The shrine? Why would he go there? No, I don't have enough time to check. I'm not sure. I wonder if it's got something to do with what he was muttering to himself about. Well, it was for ribs, and I'm fine on that. So we can fast forward through this again? Until Ryo decides to speak, I suppose.
昨日はなんとかなったけど、ミュウちゃんもそうとは限らないだろ。
Things did work out this time.
おい、修二、それはねえんじゃねえか。兄貴の前で妹が無事じゃないかも。なんてよ。
Ryo's here to put Shuji in his place. Oh, that's so good. Literally jumping out and going, dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
いや、僕はあくまで客観的な意見を言っただけだ。
No, though. Alright. Ryo spoke up once. I feel like that's gonna happen often.
なんだよ、ピリピリしちゃってさ。
That was so bizarre. Ryo spoke up once and hasn't participated, and the lines haven't changed until right here.
ま、あいつなりに頑張ろうとしてんだろ。あれくらい流してやれよ。
They're just making Ryo into such a critical force. He's gonna call out Shuji's nonsense, but then he's also gonna defend him, being like, he's trying. He's doing a terrible job, but he is trying. Ryo is being the balancing force to keep everything right. He just needed to not be unbalanced himself.
へえ、大人っすね、りょう先輩。
He is, like, the second oldest.
おめえがガキなんだよ。
Oh, they're friends. They're being friendly. Look at this banter.
まあまあ、りょうの言う通りだよ、ミノル。あんまり修二さんを刺激しないようにしよう。だな。
And now we fast forward again. Oh, Kunamon has something to say this time, though.
修二、そいつに当たってもしょうがねえだろ。
Yeah, every time Shuji, like attacks Lopmon, Ryo speaks up. And every time someone attacks Shuji, Ryo speaks up. He's doing it. Like, this reinforces my idea that, or not, I guess not my idea, but the idea that if each of these kids had their own crest, Ryo is friendship. He is properly maintaining bonds with everyone. You should be more friendly with everyone. Listen, he's doing his best, okay? You don't need to berate him. Okay, be friendly. Shuji, stop snapping at Lopmon. He's just trying to be friendly. You should be friendly. Ryo is the crest of friendship. And it's great.
それに、さすがに俺らだって疲れてきたしよ。
As soon as he's in his right mind, he is fantastic. He was, again, starting off whiny and annoying, but as soon as he's sane, he's good. How will Shuji change? Because Shuji is pressured, but he doesn't really break till later, and he's still kind of insufferable before then. So we'll see how much that changes when he stops being that, maybe? He'll get better, the question is how much better. Because Ryo has already done not even a 180, this is a 270.
休むのは遊園地に着いてからと思っていたが。
Alright, zooming ahead again, let's look around so that way people can take a break.
僕、
それによ、あの霧だっていつ出てくるかわかんねえぞ。
It's true, thank you for your input, Ryo. What were we talking about? Yeah, we have to move on because time's running... Well, time's not running out, but time is running. That's true. We really shouldn't stop for much longer than this. I'm gonna worry about Lopmon this time. So I believe I've worried about Saki the first time. I worried about Miyuki at some point, and she was fine. But let's try Lopmon. Lopmon said his legs were sore. I think I saw tears in his eyes. That concerns me.
ロップも足痛いの治った？僕もちゃんと歩くよ。
Or, you know, you could ride on Shuji's shoulder if Shuji weren't being such a Shuji.
修二、今度は足引っ張らないように僕もちゃんとするね。
当たり前のことをいちいち言うな。
He needs to be slapped. Maybe a good slap will fix him. Or a good 12 slaps, we'll see.
どうして修二はいつも言葉がチクチクしてるんだろう。
don't know. He's got sticks in places where the sun don't shine.
心に余裕がない証なのだろうが、ロップもあまり気にしすぎるなよ。
僕、大丈夫だから。
I sure hope you'll be okay this time around. Well, Shuji's as demanding as ever, but it does look like we can get moving.
修二さん、みんな体力も戻ってきたみたいだし、カイトの言う通り、そろそろ出発しましょう。
Zoom.
修二の言う通りだろうが。必死に妹探してるやつだっているんだぞ。
Look, Ryo just keeps calling out Minoru, which works because one of the heaviest dynamics is between Minoru and Shuji. Like, they are counter forces. Ryo being in the middle of both, just, he's doing so much to help already, even if it's just like one line at a time.
ミノルくん、カイトくんの気持ちも考えてあげて。
The rest of that already sounds the same. Yeah, a single line interjection and we move on.
やれやれ、余計な真似しなきゃいいけどね。
Ryo keeps defending Shuji, then turn around going, okay, but he does need to stop being him. Like, he understands, but he's also tired of his nonsense. Man. Ryo is already bringing all the quality.
よし。こうなりゃ仕方ねえか。ちっと痛い目見せてやるっきゃねえな。
It appears Ryo agrees with Kaito in beating up the bothersome children because they apparently can't learn. So Ryo is on board.
あんなちっちゃい子たち相手に戦う気？
気分よくはねえけどよ。カイトを怒らせたあいつらにも責任はあんだろ。
こっちに来るな！
いや、あんだけ煽っといてビビんのかよ。
I kind of wish Ryo were just around for these interjections, because it's so weird getting all this content in fast forward mode, but at the same time, I don't want to play through all these lines again in slow-mo, you know?
別にビビってなんかないやい。
本当にやっちゃうわよ。
あいつらの自業自得だろ。弱っちいくせにキャンキャン吠えて突っかかってくんのが悪いんだよ。
Alright, Ryo. He, does not like the kids, which I figure he always did kind of align towards more Kaito, which was interesting because I feel like there was a bit of overlap between him and Kaito. But again, now that Ryo is the intermediary force between Minoru and Shuji, like, his role just feels different.
そうだそうだ。
そういう問題じゃないわ。
女王ってよ。マジでそんなヤバいやつなのか？
No, she is not.
どういうこと？
いや、なんつうか、あのチビたち見てても、なんかお気楽っつうか、余裕ありそうっつうか。
He's so perceptive.
あのアルケニモンとかサイクロモンみてえなのがいたら、それこそ、もっと怯えた感じになりそうじゃねえか？
ああ、確かにそうかも。
When he's not broken, he's so smart.
うんうん。ガチの恐怖を乗り越えた亮が言うと説得力があるよな。
Minoru, please, I'm praising him. I'm actually kind of annoyed that you're putting him down. I understand you're joking, but still.
目はいちいち茶化すんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, he's like, you don't have to nitpick on every little thing.
でも、どんな相手かわからないし、警戒するのに越したことはないよ。
うん、そりゃそうだな。
春とみゆきちゃんはどうするんだ？あの二人はそれこそ危険じゃ。
Oh, hold on. I think on my first run, I actually missed this. I did this on subsequent runs, but I don't think I spoke to Minoru on my first one, so I actually missed out on this interaction. I've seen it now, but I forgot to actually show it. It's so weird to be here when nobody else is around. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to describe the feeling. It's almost like you can still hear the crowd even though nobody's here. Still, this isn't too far off what I imagined it'd be like if I were to rent out a park. You thought about that, huh? You secretly a huge romantic or something? Huh? Why would you say that? I mean, normally when a guy rents out an amusement park, it's for a girl, right? That sound like a fun date to you? I never even thought about it like that. Oh? And who would you take out with you if you rented out an amusement park? I can't believe we're talking about this, but Minoru won't let up until I answer. And if I say I'd like to take my girlfriend, I'd never even hear the end of it. Maybe I should say Minoru. He might appreciate that. The answer is, in fact, Minoru. Because we're bros. That's how we would make him happy. I'd like to take you, Minoru. What? Me? Why? Well, if it was just you and me, we'd be free to relax and have a good time. Oh yeah. I hadn't thought about it like that before. We could do like a 100 coaster ride challenge. Sounds awesome. You really know how to have fun, Takuma. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be up for a 100 coaster ride challenge. Don't worry, I was only kidding about that. But we should totally rent out an amusement park when we get back. Because, you know, we have the money for that in middle school. You said it. Now I think it's time we got back to searching for clues to find Mew. We'd better hurry too, since you wasted so much of our time talking. Oh, so you're saying it's my fault? Gotta find those clues. Gotta find them all. Indeed. And make sure you catch them too. Wait.
大丈夫か亮
Wait. Hang on. I feel like a choice was made for me. So in that situation, normally you're giving a choice to do a moral, harmony, or wrathful thing. But in this case, I was forced to do the wrathful option, which I recognized as it was fast-forwarding. But I guess so that Kunimon can have his moment? Because we are actually missing his evolution now, aren't we? That was just a really heavy-handed way to do that. It forced me into this battle, which isn't normally here unless you choose to take it. Yeah, because there's the couple times where you can encounter them again, or you do encounter them again, and you have to make a choice of like, oh, do we ignore them, which is the moral choice, and the wrathful choice was like, do we try and trick them into thinking we're friends with them or something, which results in a battle. But we just got forced into this battle. Huh. I was just confused because it was fast-forwarding. I have seen it, because again, I chose the wrathful option, but the fact that it like locked me into that was surprising.
心配すんな。俺は傷一つね。それにしても。どうしてお前は俺のことを必死で守ろうとするんだ？それにお前ら、どうしてそんなに粘るんだ？見た目愉快なモンスターどものくせによ。
Okay, I can't open this. Because I want to scroll back up a bit. Yeah, so it's like trick them with an ambush, which is the wrathful option. And it was forced onto me. But yeah. Risk scaring them off with a feint. And so, oh man, what's this? Did you find something? I want to see. And then Dracmon and Falcomon hop up behind them to scare them. And they freak out, and then it ends up in a battle. And then apparently Dale was also here, despite the fact that he was not a part of that. Weird.
りょう
まったくわけわかんねえ奴らだぜ。どこか似てやがる俺に。地べたを這いずり回ってみっともなく動き回って、でも諦めなくて、なんだかほっとけねえじゃねえか。認めてやるって言ってんだろ。お前にも覚悟があるってこと。ああ、俺にも覚悟を見せろって言うんだろ。タクマたちみたいに。
That was definitely less of a cough and more of an ahem, but okay.
行くぜ相棒、俺たちの本気を見せてやれ。おい、どうした？
He's feeling the determination. The power's welling up. There it is. Wow, I think Flymon has like one of the only really animated ones. Which is funny because like Yatagaramon and Valdermon both also have wings that they need to flap to fly, but they didn't have animated CGs. But Flymon does.
飛んでやがる。すげえなお前は。
Also, Flymon is definitely a bee, so I don't know how they came up with that name.
それがお前の新しい姿なんだな。早速だが暴れてもらうぜ、フライモン。
And he understood that he said his name was Flymon. Amazing. That's a new box. I want it. Lopmon needs to level up as well. Lopmon is like level 31 now. 32. Look at you. And we got to bring everyone else back up to speed. There are boxes to be opened, and this is just a new battle. Why do you sound like a Shocker troop? Shocker... What was their name? Shocker Soldier? I'm not the most familiar with, you know, OG Kamen Rider. But I do know Shocker troops, they make their sound for some reason. Brown Stingers. When damaged, low chance of paralyzing them, and you also have a low chance of paralyzing when attacking. Is that a double paralysis chance then? Like, from the skill and also the passive? There we go, and there's still a third option for you, huh? Stat-wise, physical 494 and special 589. Oh, you have a better special attack stat, but Anubismon has better move. The move is way more important than the attack stat, though it is 100 difference. Glass Cannon is better when it can actually reach the target. Also, I should still be able to hit. Not quite. Here we go. Destruction Cannon. I didn't have that before. I didn't have Destruction Cannon. I know, because I was missing that. That's the physical dark attack. I was looking through my... I can't look at the menu here. But I was looking through, like, my skill list in the library part. And it's like, yeah, you're missing these skills. And I'm like, I haven't seen some of these skills. So, finally, it's stuck in this route. Also, is there anyone back here? Oh, Biomon's back here. Why? Since when did we split you up? I think I also need to ice archery because that's the physical water move.
はい、僕の出番だ。
Getting skills, the ones that we're missing. You can't touch this. Wait, actually, well, you're still level 10. Okay. Even though this is a totally unique fight to the truthful route, you're still level 10.
最善手
Guess what? You're in range.
いつでもいらっしゃい
And that's why Anubimon is better than Plutomon. Because that attack would not have reached otherwise. Okay, well, I want to use your attack, so we'll get to it eventually.
僕の出番だ。
Unless Flymon counters Palmon here and just absolutely takes her out. Or Lopmon counters. Okay.
最善手いつでもいらっしゃい
Man, hearing Sarismon Medium again, it's so funny that that's the same voice as Floramon and Vegemon and Blossomon. Like, that's crazy.
手伝いするね。
爽快な気分だ
And that's that. Yeah, I'm sure I will. But yeah, let me go to library here. Skill equip. There we go, yeah. Ice archery wasn't there and destruction cannon wasn't there. Now they are. I need... Oh, what was the name of the holy version? I don't remember. I'm only missing 6 moves though. And I need guard charge plus... I need... I don't know, bigger aura? I don't know what these last 4 are. I would assume this is like X aura. But then I don't know what these are. Restore and full restore? I don't know where to find those, but I'm missing those 6. I need the last holy spell, and I need guard charge plus. I should probably check where to find those. Just because it's gonna bother me. Enhance equip, I'm also missing... whatever this is. Oh, isn't it anti-dark crystal? Do I not have an anti-dark crystal? Fire, water, earth, wind, light. There should be dark. I don't have an anti-dark crystal. And whatever's better than an antibiotic crystal, whatever better than an aid crystal. These 2. I need a... Wait. Stamina, skill, potency. Oh, I need a stellar skill crystal. Yeah, I did actually note that. I need a stellar skill crystal. I need an anti-wind, fine anti-wind crystal. So I know what I'm missing, I just don't know where to find them. And then I'm still missing these 2 items, which I believe again belong to Ryo. So we'll find this one like when people's stuff go missing, and this is probably found in the sewer. Or they're just True Root exclusive stuff. Well, no, again, it's in the middle of the sewer items, and this is in the middle of the lost items. So, I have all the training items, I have all the perceived memories, I have the recovery items, and I'm just missing the 5 monsters, which, these are clearly the 4 beasts. This is Shonrumon, this is, Chinonmon, this is Baihumon, and this is Zishiamon. Don't know who this is, but those mystery evolutions, I think I know what they are. But these are definitely the 4 sovereigns. Anyway, moving on. Man, taking on those chumps is a waste of our time. I know. Cute. You said it. We'll wear ourselves out trying to keep up with their nonsense. He understands him. Well, now that they're gone, we should get back to looking for Miyu.